What up, everybody? It's your boy Des Silentron, aka Trent, and I finished Plankerton, all 10 of the Storm Shield defenses, as you can see. And I kind of want to show you my battle scars, and yeah, so that way you guys can kind of get an idea of how I attack things, you know, because it wasn't easy for me. I'll tell you that much. Was not easy for me. I mean, considering the fact that I changed up my strategy like midway through, I probably should have chose like a ninja or something, get up in the high places and stuff like that. But doesn't matter. This is just a quick run through, showing you guys what I did, how I did it. You know, for those of you who don't pay attention to certain YouTubers and really don't know what kind of strat you should take when doing this stuff.
We're not ready to expand.
What do you mean?
But it never hurts to prepare.
We don't need
Check out the Storm Shield console menu to deposit resources, or return to the map.
Anyway.
You can leave any time by selecting Leave with Party from the Storm Shield console.
Anyway, let's get started. As you can kind of see here, this is from when I first built it. Of course, it's the standard Storm Shield base. Had a whole bunch of freeze traps as well as wall lights. Was not a good idea, but these ceiling electric fields, these are okay. You can use these. The gas traps, these are going to be your best friend. Trust me. So if you have some gas traps, level them up. I'd say if you've got a legendary gas trap, so we're going to level that up. Flame Grill. This, I'm not too sure this works really well. I mean, I want to say it does, but at the same time, it may be utter trash too. Because I don't use them much anymore. I accidentally deleted my higher ranked one. I'm only left for the standard level 21. Wall darts, these are good. These are really good. These, I'm kind of iffy on these. I don't want to say you don't need them, but at the same time, if you can get them, take them. As you can see here, 4 did get destroyed. It is what it is. Did not build for propanes in mind. This right here, if you do watch David Dean, you'll recognize the sort of shape of this build. Did not plan for propanes. They blew me to smithereens. Now, as far as this goes, maybe having defenders here and here was a terrible idea. I just had these here because before I built this was pretty much an open field. And there we go. And it was usually only me, because you know people don't join these after like a while. So I tried to put 2 defenders on to kind of lessen the load. It didn't work. It worked after a while, but then people started to join because you know they want to be like that. But yeah, this was, if you know the David Dean build for their for the north side of the Storm Shield base, then you know exactly what this used to look like. Plus with my 2 defenders, it kind of helped until we dealt with propanes, which was a killer. We also had a whole bunch of lobbers here too, which is why you can kind of see some damage up there. Smashers, of course, came through. That's why the walls are damaged. I don't need to heal them. I don't know if I heal something. I'm pretty sure I did though. Anyway. This one survived the longest, which is a good thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, let's go to Storm Shield. Let's go to the Amplifier A. Amplifier A for the north side. This one was pretty simple. Nothing too extreme or extraordinary. Just your basic. They'd come up through here. I probably should have made something right here, to be completely honest. I could have made a little some right here, had to go through here, like an entire trap tunnel where they would just walk through. But it's essentially just they'd come here, get hit with the spikes, get hit with a wall dynamo, get hit with the gas trap and the darts from the back. And they just walk here, same thing, dynamo, gas, dynamo, spikes, gas, dynamos, gas. Then once they get up here, they get hit with this, even though it's pretty low level, frozen wall lights. I had a defender right here help, which was actually a pretty good move. So that way, any defender that came up, any of them that came up, the defender would shoot them down. So this is a pretty good build. I suggest doing this for the north side if you're gonna solo it. This is really good. Surprisingly, it is good to. I would say it's good idea to have a defender instead of it having it over here like me. Best to put it right here because they can deal with lobbers given like a ranged weapon. Unlike I gave one of them a shotgun or used a shotgunner for most of it, and it did the job, but still. Speaking of defenders, as you can see, I have 3 defenders here for the east side. And this build was an experiment build. This wasn't supposed to be like a build like, hey, this will work. This is more of a just a, I wonder if it would work. And safe to say, if we can come over here, the idea, of course, was as they're coming here, getting hit by, some of them come here, get hit by this, they'd be hit by a gas trap that was up there, they would be launched. What would happen is they'd be launched in here, or in here, and in here. This one was useless, but these 2 right here, these are pretty useful. So, I can safely say this did work somewhat. If some of them didn't go all the way through, they would land right here, and I had a launch pad to just launch them up. I don't know why I had it like that, but I did. So this kind of worked. This kind of worked. Didn't work all the way, but it kind of worked, so I respect that. And as far as the build goes, it's a pretty simple build. Nothing really too out of the ordinary. It's just a standard box build. But I was trying to get the hoverboard out. Gee, man. You try to get the hoverboard out. Get up here, get in that door, and show you guys what's what. And as you can see here, we have a box protected by the pyramid. If you've seen my Candy Valley Storm Shield defenses, which I'm pretty sure I have no videos on, this isn't the first time I've done this pyramid in a box kind of build. And of course, looking to the lower level, that's walled up. We got it a box. Because the pyramid is sitting on a foundation of boxes, as per usual with these kind of things. So this is the standard build for just box in a pyramid, like box foundation, pyramid, like pyramid roof surrounded, protected by another box. Let's go to amplifier B before we hit C, because C got a lot going on. C has a lot going on. So let's hit up B. Again, another box. Nothing special. I'm not sure if this box is sitting on a pyramid or if this box is protecting the pyramid or something. I totally forgot. All I know is I had a ninja when I did it, so I can get up and hide. Yeah, no, it's the same deal. Pyramid in a box. This box, however, is much more protected, and the lobbers, of course. Probably should have put something around the rim here. Either way, still, the build is the same. The box is just a lot taller. So, if you are familiar with David Dean, again, you will recognize this. And this one helped me a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one really helped a lot. So we take a tour here. Of course, you have your standard timeout rooms right here and here. Of course, there's supposed to be some force lights right here as they will get launched into their timeout rooms. Of course, then we got the floor launchers that will shoot them up. They hit the 45, go flying over. Same over here. These two are here to make sure they do hit the floor launcher no matter what. They fly over here, get dumped right here, hit off, and knocked down there. Now, I don't know if David Dean put that kind of trap box right there, but I did because I had lobbers and blasters coming through in that direction. So, taking a look at everything, yeah, you can see it got used up pretty much to the max. It really held it down for a while. We go up here. This one was pretty useless to me. Or at least it seemed useless. Either way, the purpose of this for me was because I know if I had other people join, they'd be too busy, standing up here, shooting, doing all of that. And some of them would come up here, trying to get to them, so they'd get hit with this, and then, either they'd beat through this, or they'd be smart, or people would be smart enough to start backing away, right? And the husk would be idiots enough to walk through here, trying to get, they forget about them and then just walk through here trying to get to the amp. This is the basic build that I went through, which is, it's a pretty good build. It really worked for me. If I had to decide between the home base, the storm base, the storm shield base and amplifier B, as far as the builds go, this one lasted the longest with no explosions. And I've had propane husk for this one, so this one really lasted, and I'm happy for that. So now let's go to amplifier C. Amplifier C is a very special case because it's a unique one. If you can't see from back there, you'll see from I'll show you in a minute. But of course we have this going on. This one failed. The first time I get it on this side, it failed. I had a defender here and a defender in this corner. Terrible mistake. The propane, they would go in here, and the propanes would see them, and they get to toss them. Thus, rendering this completely useless. I went through so many changes with this. This used to have a whole bunch of traps here, but then it got destroyed. So now I have this over here, because I know some of them would try to come through here. Got some floor launchers to send them back. But let's move on from over here. This is pretty useless. Let's go up here to the special case. As you can see here, I built something from the east for the east side. We go in here and we see, yeah, your boy went kind of crazy. Let's just start from the beginning. Let's start from up here, okay? So, right here was an array of wall launchers made to send these guys flying back, possibly down here, if not completely over the rail. So when coming through here, they'd be like, yeah, we're Husk. There was a wall launcher right here, a wall launcher right here, and a wall launcher right here. Needless to say, these timeout rooms got used up pretty well. Ceiling traps. See, all the ceiling traps over here are gone. I did have a wall. I think I had a wall up here, but some Husk came up here, mainly flinger trash. I'm using a whole lot of David D. lingo here. The Flingers were flinging Husk up here, all that stuff. Flingers themselves were coming up here, so they would negate this entire build and just come through from over here. As you can see there's a few beatings. But yeah, if they came through here and decided to go back down here, if they forgot all about me, they'd be met with more wall launchers, as well as a timeout room. A really long timeout room. And of course, a ramp going down with traps on them. This one rarely ever got used up until Storm Shield Defense 10 on like my 5th attempt. So that way, they never get attacked from the east, which was stupid. But yeah, that was the last one actually. I was kind of scared because most of them were on top of the roof, just wandering around. But it worked out for me. So I'm glad that was the case. So let's go to Amplifier D, because Amplifier D, good lord, Amplifier D was my trouble child. Jesus Christ. Amplifier D gave me so much issues. So many issues, so much problems. So much trouble, that's the word I was trying to say. Jesus Christ, it gave me so much trouble. As you can see here, I didn't know they were going to attack from the south side on Amplifier D. So I built this after I quit the game when they attacked. Didn't help, because it didn't get used. Did it from this side just in case they tried to get cheeky. Now, I had a defender here, 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 and if we come up here, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 defenders, and I only used 2. Did I mention I had a defender there? I had a lot of defenders, because we had a whole lot of lobbers from this side, and as you can see, they pelted through everything. Like, seriously. Look at all that damage. Lobbers alone did this. Lobbers took out just a whole lot. Lobbers were just an issue altogether. I think I had 4 spikes right there. If I did, that was stupid. As you can see, yeah, blasters and lobbers are just giving me trouble. We have flingers too, and takers. It was just an issue all around. Surprisingly, no smashers. I was feeling like it was going to just be a whole Miss Moss banana, which was stupid. But yeah, this one was my problem child, so I'm glad I got through it. Amplifier E, the amplifier that never got attacked. What a waste of my time. Look at all these fresh materials. This is what these defenders were made for originally, for E. Just in case they decided to come through here or here. Either way, these defenders were meant to kind of defend for E instead of D. But they never attacked E, so it was just a waste of time. And of course, I went with the David Dean build because that's my man. Y'all know what I mean, that's the homie. Even though I don't know him. He did a face reveal recently. He looked exactly like I thought he would. I'm not even gonna front. Like, that's not a lie. He looked exactly what I thought he looked like. The man looks like a constructor. He looks like Kyle. Which is fine by me, it's cool, I'm with it. But yeah, I had to go with the David Dean build for the Amplifier D because that's the homie. My guy. My bro. That's the homie though, he's cool. I'll make sure y'all go subscribe to David Dean, man. He's out here doing God's work. But yeah, these are all the battle scars from all 10 Storm Shield defenses. It was a crazy one. but I'm glad I got through it. I was I wasn't very confident in my skills to do this, but I made it through. I don't have to fix this. I'm not going to. It'll be just a waste of time. I don't need to flex for anybody. So yeah, it's a wrap. Plankerton and Stonewood are done. The only two left are Candy Valley and Twine Peaks. And as far as Candy Valley, I have not even touched the 7. So I did do a little bit of building. I did repair something. I haven't touched the 8th, the 7th Storm Shield Defense run. And as far as Twine, I only did the 4th so I can get my Urban Assault to level 130. That and my weapons and traps and so on and so forth. But you guys have seen my candy. I don't need to show you that. I don't need to show it to you again. Actually, I do, because I deleted a whole lot. Like a whole lot of stuff that was there is gone now. So I kind of do need to show it to you. But in order after you've been updated. I did delete a whole lot. I didn't delete everything, just a bunch. Stuff that needed to be deleted got deleted. That's essentially what I'm trying to tell you. But I don't know if I made a video on it or showed it off or in any way, shape, form. But yeah. I can't say I'm gonna go with the David Dean build on this one because I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not, because
we're ready to expand again.
I've already damned myself. But as you can see, look at that. No more trap barrier to the south. We're still going strong with that trap barrier. I need to lay down some more traps for it. But the trap barrier is gone. As you can see here, the monstrosity that is this base is still standing tall. I need to delete some of those walls, but still. Walls over here have been minimalized. I've deleted a majority of them. Yep. Go over to Amplifier A. Amplifier A is still just a gigantic pyramid, mushroom head, whatever you call it. It's still here, still standing. Still the pyramid it needs to be. I kind of need to delete these. Yeah, it's kind of useless to have it. But just in case they do come from the east side and they do kind of slip in through here, I can place them down. I do need to place down some ceiling traps and wall dynamos, just in case they come through here walking. And I may need to delete this freeze trap because I don't want to clog. They'll start beating through everything if I make that clog. Here we have this. This is still pretty useless because the Husk can't get up here. This is why they bash through it. They can't get up here. Pretty interesting. As far as where I'm going to place it, I don't know if I'm going to place it here or up there. But that's canny. I'm not actually going to play. So I just wanted to update you guys as far as my Storm Shield Defense game goes. Even though I'm pretty sure you don't care. Okay. Now let's show you guys Twine, because I did do 4 like I said, and I got this one should be easy to catch. I did the David Dean build. So just go to his channel and look up each Storm Shield defense up to 4. And then you'll see, oh, so this is what he did. It's that simple. Like, no need to really try to comprehend it. Like, it's that easy. But the thing is, I'm only doing the David Dean build for 5 amplifiers. And then I'm going to switch to the new David Dean, the Outlander David Dean. Because the Outlander David Dean can put up a fight. Whereas this David Dean, the constructor David Dean, doesn't fight. Mainly because he was at a lower level. I'm more of an on par level right now. Not necessarily stronger, but not too much weaker. So I consider myself to be on par. Which is cool.
We're ready to expand again.
So let's get to it. Amplifier, storm, base, shield, whatever. As you can see, this is still the same. They still come through here, get dropped down here, although I may need to redo it. Doesn't look like they broke through that wall yet, which is good. And surprising, either way. Amplifier A only gets attacked from the east until I place that amplifier over there, I believe. Then all of this is useless because it won't get attacked anymore. Amplifier C. I'm doing this in a different order. Amplifier C. This build was ambitious as hell. Not only was it ambitious, I got it wrong. Like I said, I did the David Dean build and I got it wrong. I did it wrong, so I tore it down and rebuilt it, and I think I got it right this time, which is a good thing. So I don't gotta worry about it too much. Now let's go to Amplifier B. Yes, this Amplifier B is my problem child. Like, golly, I cannot catch a break with Amplifier B. Hey! As you can see, I still got my lava shield up, even though I kind of want to turn it down because it may just be completely useless. Still got this going on. Still got this over here going on. Horse coming over here. We got this going on right here. What's going on? Come through here, shift through here, up here, and bada boom. Nothing's really changed. I don't know where I'm gonna put the amplifier. I think I am gonna follow David Dean for the build and just put it right there. I said I would, so just put it right there, and then the 5th one, I'll put it wherever he put it, and then from there, I'll just wait until he does it with his Outlander strategies. And that's it. So yeah. Just a short 30-minute stream showing off the amps, letting you know where I'm at, because I don't stream them very often. What I planned on doing when I got Save the World, but I failed at doing. So yeah, this has been your boy this one. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.